What is up, our Will Field #1 fans and viewers? This is Scott Casey Gale, Will Field #1, for yet another review of Gotham Mad City Season 3, Episode 12, entitled Ghosts. And it was directed by Eagle Eagleson. And it is the second half of Season 3, and it was a really good episode. I'm so glad Gotham is back. Okay, let's begin with the recap, shall we? Tonight's episode of Gotham Mad City Ghosts begins with a dark, somber tone at Mario's funeral. Leslie Lee is devastated. Falcon is angry. Falcon is especially angry when he notices Jim watching the service from a distance. Jim is trying to convince Bullock that Mario was sick and he had to kill him. Bullock is smart and tells Jim they should leave. Jim doesn't seem that surprised to find Victor waiting for him in his apartment. Victor delivers the bad news to Jim that he will kill Jim once Falcon gives the word. Oswald seems to be out of sorts without Edward around him. He does receive some good news when he finds out that his approval rating is high, and Gotham has received positive numbers since he took office. Tucker, his deputy chief of staff, tells him that a famous media personality, Margaret Pierce, wants to interview him live on national television. Oswald realizes this could be a way for the entire nation to see how good he is. Selena is still shocked to see her mother. She wants to know why. She came back after 11 years. Maria Kyle explains that she was in some trouble and didn't want to involve her, which is why she left her behind. Selena is an emotional mess right now. Maria goes to drop off a box of belongings to Alfred and Bruce with hopes that they give them to Selena. Bruce suggests to Maria that he will talk to her before she leaves. Bruce is trying to help his friend or girlfriend Selena establish a relationship with her mother. Good work, Bruce. Jim and Bullock find out that from everyone's favorite GCPD employee Lucius Fox that a murder victim, Melanie Blake, died of a stab wound. She was then seen walking around the next day. Doesn't anybody die in Gotham anymore? Bullock probably with the best line of the episode. Things get complicated for Jim when a devastated Leslie tells Jim that he is the real virus and he destroys people's lives. Leslie says this isn't over. The drama between Leslie and Jim continues to grow and grow. Will it ever end? Oswald's nightmare has just begun. He has visions of seeing his father's ghost at work and then again at his home. Ghost Elijah keeps telling him that someone is not to be trusted. The plot thickens as GCPD tells Oswald that someone stole his father's remains. Ghost Elijah continues to tell Oswald not to trust the birthday boy. But I think we will all have an idea who is behind the entire scheme. Jim and Bullock visit at the morgue and encounter an odd fella named Dwight. He is shocked to find Melanie's body missing. Jim is suspicious of everything and wants to follow Dwight. They follow Dwight inside an abandoned building which a group of interesting people have gathered and all appear to be in extreme loyalties of the deceased Jerome, who terrorized Gotham with the maniacs. Jim and Bullock break up the party and that is quickly joined by gunfire from Gotham's favorite hitman Victor Stag. They exchange some shots at each other and get into what seems to be a weekly fight against each other. Jim once again gets the better of Victor. Leslie is more of an emotional wreck than Shirley is right now. She tells Falcon that Mario was infected with the Tetz virus. Falcon obviously doesn't care and wants Jim dead. Leslie still seems torn with the idea of as she visits former Captain Barnes at Arkham Asylum. She quickly learns that the virus messes with people's minds and that Barnes is crazy and he will go after Jim. Jim apparently is the most sought after man in Gotham. The new discovery causes Leslie to beg Falcon not to call up the hit. It is obvious to Falcon and all of us that Leslie is still in love with Jim. Bruce goes and talks with Selena about forgiving her mother and gives her the box. It contains items that Maria kept from Selena's childhood. Hood. Selena embraces her mother, and later they have a fun dinner with Bruce and Alfred, and things to be going well until Maria and Selena arrive back at Maria's hotel room. They find a man with a gun who wants money. Selena says she has a friend who can get the money. Selena asks what that was all about, and her mother replies that it is her past coming back to haunt her. Something was going to happen with Maria Cobb. This is Gotham City after all. Ozzo is all over the place right now, even more distracted when he hears a group of people singing to the birthday boy inside a city hall. He finds his father's remains inside Takun's office, aka the birthday boy. Ozzo completely loses it and then beats him to death with a trophy. He then goes to get himself together and go to do the interview with Margaret Hurst. It goes about how you think it would. Oswald starts off holding it together and continues to see his father's ghost and storms off, even saying the hell of the people. Not good Oswald. He scurries outside of City Hall and we notice Edward watching and with a satisfied look on his face. Edward obviously was the mastermind of the entire plan. Barbara and Tabitha joined him in celebrations and he said that was just step one. He wants to break Oswald's mind. When the time is right to put him out of his misery, Edward, Barbara, and Tabitha are working together. A power shift is occurring in Gotham. Jim and Bullock return to Jim's apartment to reload when Victor greets him and they exchange gunfire. They eventually reach a standoff when Falcon arrives and gives Jim the good news. The hit has been cancelled. Jim looks confused as Falcon makes a comment, which makes it clearly obvious Jim has Leslie to thank for his life being spared. Dwight arrives at another sketchy building and knows that his designs are close to perfect. He feels it is time to get him, and we find several bodies, including Jerome's, being preserved and wanting to come back to life. The clown is coming. And that's it. And I would give this episode 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, way up. I have really enjoyed Gotham season 3. It is one of the best seasons in my opinion. I'm glad to see Jerome the Joker back. So what's gonna happen in next week's episode? So, and will we ever see Professor Hugo Strange again? He's only been one episode of season 2, or is he gonna be back for season 4? Anyway, comment down below in the comment section. Tell me what you thought about this episode. Subscribe to my channel, Will Feel #1. My best close friends, BB717, JH Films, Aces Brothers, Concentrate 14, Godzilla Hawk, Global Smith Entertainment, Vince Russo. Subscribe to Gooby. Just follow me on Twitter at Will Feel #1. You stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out.